I am surprised with the news about the death of Charlie Kirk. I think this is a blow towards freedom of speech, not only in the US, but also in the world. US has been the profile picture of freedom of speech as long as I can remember. And the death of Charlie Kirk not only not regretted by some of the liberals or not liberals. I hate to use a good word for evil people. There are satanic people who celebrated his death like that, and I think we shouldn't equate encouragement to crime with freedom of speech. Like you encourage people to commit crime, um, and rewarded them to commit crime. It's not like, oh, I talk bad about a certain group, or I have like legitimate objection about certain culture that is not mine. um, it is not the same as encouraging crime. It is like the responsibility of the one who committed the crime, but there are differences when you rewarded people that had committed a crime like that. You give them a sense of acceptance and you give them a sense of belonging. That is gangster. That is criminal gang. That is a criminal gang. Um, yeah, like the case. So I just I just think as a dad who has two daughters and he died for freedom of speech, why is this still happening in the modern era, and why is it still happening to Christians? I think this is indeed a manifestation of a decaying world that is going to be that needs technology to advance so that it can totally transform the nature of this this sanctuary for evil things to happen. And I don't I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know the person. If I if I expresses my emotion, maybe it is laughable because it is like I don't know the person. I just know his portrayal. What I know is his deeds. That the way he debated is very brave, and maybe there are problems, but since it's a discussion, there are bound to be problems in the arguments and everything. But to to have that to have that person to be that guy and then actually have to face the danger of life and livelihood just for the sake of trying to be smarter and trying to make people smarter. Why is it dangerous in this world to be like that? But I, I, I personally am encouraged, and I know that this has been happening for a long time, always. It happened to the apostles when they are spreading the gospels. Freedom of speech is always faced with opposition, hostile opposition, and even deadly opposition. And I am seeing this. I am sad. I'm very sad, but I also realize that what I believe in, what I had always believed in, is actually the way it is. And I am. I just think the rewards after that also, and the whole doctrine and the whole discipline also, is actually rooted not in empty imagination, but um, based on profound archetype. a profound history, and the interwoven of that, the the majesty of the spirit of truth. And it is like Paul said, this is the apostle Paul, uh, that living is for God, and that is a reward. And to be able to live in such field, like physics, like field as in physics, like in that economy and that system, in that field, is actually a privilege.